Jake is killing. Haley is so competitive. Baby, Vincent, why are you crying, Virginia? Y'all know Haley's the child. Jake apparently is a hottie and he's a cat. Virginia, you on your period right now? Bree would tap. I feel like that's on brand. I think both of these guys are in the wrong a little bit. I love these two. It's no crying in baseball, girl. You know somebody is a real ball player, a real athlete when they have a brace? Thank you. Have your daughter's back. Why can't your kid be that 1 in 1,000? I got goosebumps, y'all. Oh my God, I want to take them to church. Is Eric only 10 years younger than her dad? We gonna go to the doctor. She ain't the only one. She gonna be okay and have my babies. That's sad. You don't want to see that for anyone.
Haley?
Have I said this before?
Haley!
What do you mean? Oh, wait, before I start, you know, I tried to do something new. I was going to talk about it, but I don't like it now. How y'all feel about this? Either way, y'all, what's up and welcome back to another recap with me, your girl Rizzo, for Married at First Sight, Season 12, Episode 14. I expected a little better. We did too, Chris. Okay, just playing. This might don't make it. You see, I was practicing for Hot Girl Summer and I was dancing in my mirror and I put my hands up and my hair was up here and I was like, oh, that's cute. So I just bobby pinned it, but it doesn't look quite like that. So we'll see if this lasts the whole episode. Let's get to it. Y'all, I have to look at this episode in the perspective of someone who's really attracted to Jake or really likes Jake, because I haven't been really thinking of Haley doing anything wrong this season, but I just saw a lot of people are like, she is treating Jake really poorly. So maybe I've just been blinded to it. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, I hate Haley, but I'm gonna try to see it from his perspective. Have I said this before? I feel like I have. Oh, also, Black Lives Matter. If you don't believe Black Lives Matter in America too, then you can leave. I'm not getting paid for this. I don't need you on this page. We like these bangs a little. Why I got a V-neck now? I got a fucking man-made widow's peak. Oh Lord. Y'all saw the picture of Eric's old nose? Why are you crying, Virginia? Virginia feels that Eric isn't trying with her family. Has she expressed this to him before and he's just not talking to them? What's going on, Jen? You gotta talk to him. Virginia, you on your period right now? Who knew this family thing was gonna be an issue for these two? I don't feel like we've seen any glimpses of this before. Bree would tap. I feel like that's on brand. Vincent is looking like, Lord, please don't have her ask me to tap. We went through this once already. Let's not.
Yeah, what you got?
I love these two. This is such a real conversation to have, because if you guys think about it, when you go to kindergarten classes and you ask kids what you want to be, they will, sky's the limit. I want to be an actor. I want to be a dancer, a singer, a fireman, an astronaut. You ask those same kids 10 years later, maybe even 5 years later, and their dreams have starkly depleted because they either don't see someone who is in that position or they just think it's super unattainable. And so then they stop going for it when they have so much more life to live and to achieve that. What's the difference between those kids who decide that in kindergarten and still stick with it and those kids who shut it down? Is it monetary? Is it the parental guidance and the support and the push? What is that? And how can we give that to kids a little more so that they don't break down, but, you know, still remain realistic, but understanding parents might not think that their child can become whatever. But hopefully we don't push them because like, oh, you're not gonna make money, or oh, you're not gonna be 1 in 1,000. Why can't your kid be that 1 in 1,000? You know? What did I used to say I wanted to be a singer. I used to say I wanted to be a secretary. Why did I stop singing? I don't know. You just think it's not attainable. You're scared of it. You're scared to like perform in front of people or your family because you're afraid of what they might say. And I have, you know, family who, you know, kind of made it. So why is that so unattainable? So weird. Let's do better by our children. I won't marry a 4'2" man knowing that I'm 5'2" and allow my child to say that they're going to be in the NBA. No, you cannot be Muggsy Bogues. But I'm gonna be realistic with them. What did y'all used to want to be? I wonder what people used to want to be and like why that stopped. How can we be better?
It was always this light skin versus dark skin thing.
I thought I was like unattractive.
Brianna is talking about the light skin, dark skin issue. You better say this on television, and you better say this to your light skin husband, because who knows what y'all child would look like.
And I was like, you're enough. Like, you're beautiful. Yeah.
You are beautiful, girl. Look at
And
Vincent
dance
like.
definitely helped with that.
You are.
I am so excited and happy. Brianna
making me
will make a
emotional.
great, awesome mom. I would say that, like,
I got goosebumps, y'all. Our children will have more opportunities than we had. And that is what you are working for. That's the reason why you do all of this. So that this next generation, whether it be your family, your community, whoever it is, has a better life and more opportunities than you had. Love y'all. Vincent. This man gets so emotional, y'all. I can't take all this. Vincent, you know it takes two people to make children. Did you know that? And to raise them. But it takes one person to carry them and to bear them. Did you know that? You know, so you may have to compromise. Just like that wake up thing, how that wasn't a compromise. You saying you want children in 1 year. She's saying she wants children in 3 years. Your 1 year is not a compromise. Stop getting like that, man. That makes sense that Ryan was the more sensitive one. Because in his brain, he has I'm not saying his brain because we remember now. Because in his brain, he has everything under control and everything is like planned out. For him to strike out, that wasn't in his plans. So you can see how that can be frustrating to him as a kid, you know? Ryan, I don't want you to hold on to the fact that Clara may become just like her mom, and as soon as she has kids is then like, oh my God, I want to take them to church. I think Clara'S experience and the times that we live in are very different. And I also think she's a little stronger and might not feel like she's going to succumb to this. So, yeah.
I really didn't realize the extent of how much they actually mean to her.
Eric, we ain't know the extent either.
Yes, sir.
You see when Eric is talking to her dad, he's, yes, sir. Yes, sir. His military background is. Also, is Eric only like 10 years younger than her dad? It's not funny. Maybe 15, right? He's more like a little brother.
I mean, I'm really proud, to have you as a son-in-law.
That's amazing. I'm really proud to have you as a son-in-law. That means a lot. Knowing that you've only known his daughter for 6 weeks, you're a stranger essentially to him still. That's major for him to say to you. Thank you. Have your daughters back. Eric, there are a lot of good ways that there are a lot of different ways that a marriage can be good. What did he say? There are a lot of different ways that a good marriage looks. Now, you see how that was hard for me? Thank you. Okay. Eric, he just said that nice. I'm so happy to have you as my son-in-law. And then you were like, oh, I got him. Oh, so now he's going to be on my side with everything. He said, no. Virginia's my daughter first. Just met you. Don't get carried away. You can't talk shit about my daughter to me, okay?
Haley, what softball you play? Oh, Jacob does this. Okay. Has anyone ever been to a batting cage? There are different booths for different speeds or different pitches. Underhand, arc pitches, fast softball pitches. Then there's some fast baseball pitches. If you have time enough to ease your body and bend down and swing up, that is a slow pitch. Meanwhile, Jake is doing the most, and he is probably getting a 70 to 90. Jake, you ain't have to show off like this. Haley!
Sir, you wore hard bottoms to the batting cage. Haley refused to wear a helmet at 4, and everybody was okay with that. Y'all know Haley's the child. So Haley threw a tantrum in softball, and she laid her towel down to get some sun during swimming lessons. I saw it last week, and I think Dr. Pepper saw it last week too, when Haley started crying again. She just like, sis. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be Team Jake, but when I saw the crying last week, I was like, here we go with these. I got pulled over by the cop tears. Somebody said something mean to me when I was walking down the street, or I didn't get a promotion tears. It's no crying in baseball, girl. Come on, get your shit together. Let's go. The good thing about her childhood is that she said that her mother made them see everything through, which I think is a great trait to instill in your children. And you can see that she's doing this now. She's like, you can tell she don't like Jacob, but she's like, I want to see it through. So good job, Mom. I knew I liked her, Mom, when we first saw her at the wedding dress shopping. Also, nobody told me this, y'all, but Jake apparently is a hottie and he's a catch and everybody likes him. I didn't even realize. Is this a dog or is this satanic? Yeah, but I didn't realize that, y'all. Good for Jacob. Y'all not gonna stay together, so good for you. I hope you, find all these other women lusting after you. Dr. Pepper, I'm hoping you work through them. Bree and Vincent. I mean, we talked about them. What you mean by work through them? If Vincent don't quit answering his own questions when other questions are being asked. Dr. Pepper said, how many hours of sleep do you think you need? Vincent said, listen, I drive cars all day. I'm tired. Vincent. Also, I think both of these guys are in the wrong a little bit. One, Brianna, don't tell this man to go to sleep a little earlier, that he can't be on his phone and has to go to sleep the same time you go to sleep. Okay, that's not it. But I do understand you saying, oh, I want us to have breakfast together. We don't have to wake up together to have that moment. But Vincent, Brianna can't wake up. You tell her a couple more minutes and that turned into 2 hours. That's the real problem. And that 30 minutes of extra sleep that you were on your phone for, actually, Brianna doesn't even know how long that is because you could have been up forever. But I see how that can get in the way, especially when y'all have 2 jobs that y'all go to. Weekdays, you only have a certain number of hours with each other before y'all go. So you staying in bed another 2 hours is cutting into that time that y'all have. I feel like that's where the compromise can be. You don't need to tell this man to go to bed early. Grown-ass man. Do some compromise. Learn from Clara and Ryan. So I looked for a baby filter for this one and this is what came out. And I think it's perfect because this is baby Vincent. Even Vincent's body language here, he's like sitting like this. Like, he's like, yo, I'm not for this. Y'all know one of my non-negotiables was children. I don't know why you got me sitting up here having this conversation. We gonna go to the doctor. She ain't the only one. She gonna be okay and have my babies. Don't do that, Vincent. Who's playing basketball? Virginia?
It comes right to me.
Look at Virginia. I had to get that little squeak out. You know somebody is a real ball player, a real athlete when they have a brace because they already know they have injured that area one too many times. They're not gonna do that. And by the way she holds the ball, she ain't playing. Virginia, I didn't expect this. Let's go. Look at Eric's shot. Oh yeah, you know what? I didn't know Virginia played basketball because we saw those photos. I totally forgot that. Maybe I thought she played as a kid, but Haley did out. I mean, I hate that this is how it happened, but I told y'all Virginia looked like that smart ass little girl in that basketball photo, in our high school photo. And it's because her parents had split and her mom moved and she wasn't talking to her dad. I just hate that, for her senior night, that they weren't there. I'm glad that she definitely had some siblings to come, but that's sad. You don't want to see that for anyone. Okay, Jacob and Haley are doing a lot more activities. They're actually starting to have fun. I'm going to change my hairstyle because I'm really over this. Haley is so competitive. Lighten up, Haley. Ooh, hold on one.
Annoying.
You know what's interesting about this putt-putt is to see, again, how Haley is when she's not good at something, right? This is the one time that Jake is actually excelling and she's struggling and it is fucking eating her up. Jake is killing. People were saying that, I know I'm only halfway through the episode, but people were saying that Haley was treating him like crap. Was that it? I hope not. Let me do another scene. Clara was in show choir, not shocked. Ryan said, oh yeah, Usher's Confession was talking about how he had an affair with someone and a kid with someone while he was with somebody else. He said, too soon. And I'm like, what do you mean? Oh, not unanimous. Yeah. Clara's mom, listen, that was amazing. I really wanted you to say, make sure every day is decision day and you choose each other every day. But I like where you went. Why this sad music? What happened? Oh, Haley and Jacob. Okay, is this gonna be it? Okay, this might be the Haley and Jacob moment. Maybe I'll save this for the next part. I do like that they're doing, well, I remember the letter. I don't know if I like it or not. It just reminds me of Amelia's letter and Bennett's funny letter too. I'll see y'all in the next half.